What's good? What's really good on this beautiful Wednesday morning? That's right. Hey, welcome to another edition of That's right, here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. It's Edigga Speaks, where the conversation is real or never. I was about to say always fabricated, but never fabricated. Conversation is always real, but never fabricated. Today I want to talk about a topic that, of course, too many people know it, but they don't do it. And I guess I'm going to address the elephant in the room and go out on faith and try to put a spin on this after something that I saw a couple days ago that really kind of ruffled my feathers. And it's been going on. It just didn't start yesterday. It's been going on. And I'm the type of person of why. Why does it happen? Why do people do it? I'm always that person. So today's topic, people, is be quiet. Just be quiet. Let others speak. Be quiet and let others speak. That is the day's topic or the day's discussion here on Edigga Speaks. As always, thanks for tuning in. And before I go into the topic, we want everybody to know that you can watch this broadcast live on YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. You can go to Periscope or Twitter at Charm City Direct, and you can catch it on Facebook Live at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Go there, like the page, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, and of course go to Periscope or Twitter. Follow us there. Go on IG at Charm_City_Direct TV. Like I said, people, today's topic is be quiet. Let others speak. We are all accustomed to this. We have all been victims of this, or we have all been in the midst of other people doing this, as opposed to what I'm saying is people that always want to talk and not listen. People who always want to get their point across and try to belittle the person that they are talking to, or trying to hide something, trying to overpower the person that has a genuine concern, that wants to know the answers, the questions, but that person always seems to over talk them or overtop them. I call them people bullies. I call those people bullies, and here's why I say that. Because a bully is what? A bully is someone who is bigger than you, not necessarily bigger than you, who thinks that they are tough, who thinks that they are bad, and they know that they're tough, they know that they're bad, and they just want to exercise their toughness and their badness on a person who they seem to think that is not tougher than them. That is my opinion or my thought of a bully. And in this situation that I'm talking about, as far as letting others speak and you're over top, and we can all sing together. But too many people have told me this, and this is older people have said this. Too many people can sing together, people cannot talk together. Because then it get to be noise. You trying to talk and they trying to talk, and you trying to get your point across and they trying to get your point across. But then you notice that the person that's always wanting to be right is the biggest voice in the room. Always want to be right. And they know that the person that they are addressing, or the people that they are addressing, maybe they want to be right too. Maybe they want to have a little notch under their belt. They want to have their little personal scorecard and said, okay, I got this one. You know, maybe they want to have that. But then, like I said, you know, you got people out there that has to be, like I said, people, the key word here is have to be. They have to be right every day. Now, I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care what college you went to. I don't care if the college was Ivy League. I don't care the titles that you have under your name, the PhDs or the BAs or the MAs or the LSMS or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you just got to be quiet and let people talk. Sometimes you just gotta listen for a minute. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen to this person. But see, I tend I tend to dwell on that because I just think that people hide something. They're hiding something when they need to be boastful and I don't know if this is a word, people, braggadocious, and I don't know if they're trying to hide something or trying to be right. 9 times out of 10, both of them come into the equation. If you ask me, I'm just the type of person, people, I'm sorry. You're not going to overtop. You're not going to overtalk me. You're not. It's either you're going to talk or I'm going to talk. One of the two. Be quiet. Let others talk. Maybe that person has something that they want to say that make you want to say, I never looked at it like that. But then again, if you are accustomed of that person, if you are that person who always need to be right, that would never happen. Never. Like I said, people, I saw something, and this is interesting because what I saw, you know, then they was talking about a topic that clearly was quite confusing, and they drug other people in, and one person caught it, one person was there, the other person left field. And I like how people do that. I like how people always need to be right and they drag other people in. And then in the midst of the conversation, in the midst of the meeting, in the midst of the discussion, they always say, hey, you know, so ain't yes or no? Yes or no? Because they need validation. Let me say that again. You ever be in a meeting and this side and that side, because it happens. It happens. For those who work in the workplace, those who go on meetings and the round tables and hey, we got a meeting at 10 o'clock. And you almost know how this meeting is going to turn out, where 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 can sit there and they are siding with this person. They have little secret meetings over here. Hey, look, I need you to side with me. I need you to side with me. Okay, we good? Okay, cool. You know how that meeting gonna go. You have your opinion. They have their opinion. But once you get into that meeting room and they start talking and they over talk you because they know that you're smart. They know that you know that what you're talking about. So what do? And you're not giving them a chance to talk. So what do? Be quiet. let others talk. And I love that, what I was saying earlier about you bring in people and then you, hey, so-and-so, I know you. I've been knowing you for how many years, how many months, how many weeks? You know I'm that type of person, right? Right or wrong? Yes or no? Yes or no? You know I'm that type of person. And you over here, yeah. You just yeah. You know what? Yes or no? Really? You have to do that? You have to get validation? You need that much of validation? I just think people that does that have something to hide. Like something happened in your childhood, something happened in your upbringing that you need that comfort. You need those arms, those invisible arms around you at all times to give you that validation or to give you that comfort that you're seeking. I don't care about your expertise. I don't care about your titles. I don't care how many books you read, how many books you possibly wrote. The truth is, sometimes you have to be quiet and listen. Even sometimes my best learning comes from listening, visually and hearing. I am a hands-on type of person. I like to, you talk to me. Okay, so learning. Let's talk about learning for a minute. Learning is, don't come at me with, well, basically what we're doing is the logistics of it. No. Speak to me in layman's term. Take this cup and put it over here, and take this bell and put it over here. In layman's terms. Don't talk. Do. I see the transaction, people. I see what you're doing. I see that this cup is going over here. I see that this bell is going here. I have a chance to mimic. We can all sing together, people, but we cannot talk together. And I said this. I'm about to get myself up, but I don't care. There's always, my mama used to tell me this, and like I said, when I was young, I didn't understand it then, but I clearly understand it now. There is someone bigger and badder than you. And I'm not saying that on some old violence type of terminology. I believe that if you think that you are Mr. Know-It-All, Mrs. Know-It-All, there is someone out there. When I say out there in the world, don't necessarily need to be in your neighborhood or next door to you, down the street, around the corner, different state, maybe different country, maybe, who is bigger and badder than you. Meaning that while you have your little degree over here, and while you wrote your little books over here, there is always someone out there who knows just a little bit more than you do. And I believe that you're gonna challenge or get challenged by the right one. Oh, I live for the day that so-called smart Alex or so-called intellectual people, so-called expert people, I love for the day that bigger and badder person knock at your door. Who is it? And something else that I caught from this thing that I watched, they said I am always up for the challenge, but then how I see you interact with people, well, goddamn, I know, I don't even want to talk to you. Now that's a headache, people. I dare you to challenge me. I'll pass. Go ahead with your know-it-all self. I already know that sometimes it's either I'm gonna do it or I'm not gonna do it. I know that. I pick my own battles. If I want to talk today, all day long. If I don't want to talk today, god damn it, mum's the word. I know that. It's not like I'm scared. It's not like I'm a punk. It's not like I don't know how to talk or relay my messages or relay my feelings. It's just that I know how to pick my battles. But when a person says, I'll challenge you all, and then that one person that's bigger and badder than you challenge you and make you eat your words, and then you come back with, I love you. It's all love. Kumbaya. No. Sometimes you just gotta shut people up. Gotta call them out and shut them up. You talk too much. You think you know a lot. I'm here to shut you up. No, not me physically, not Edigga. No, not me. Let's get that straight. You good. You good over there. I want to see that happen. I want to see somebody knock on your door and be like, hey, you issued the challenge. I'm up for the challenge. Let's talk. Let's get it on. I love it. I love it. I love it when a person talk a lot and then they think they're going to overtop. I keep saying overtop. They are going to overtalk that person that's bigger and badder than you. Because remember, I said there's so many other people in this world that's bigger and badder than you. And when you get that knock on the door, or when you get that text message or that phone call and be like, I'm ready, let's get it on, and they shut you the fuck up, what do you do? What do you do? Sometimes, people, you just gotta be quiet and let others talk. Let them finish their thoughts. Let them finish their sentences before they get to their point and you cutting them off. Well, I think that the radio, yes, that's it. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. See, the radius of this and this and this. And what did the people do when that happened? What is their face? Why not just talking? Why not just trying to get to the point? You know, yeah, really. What happened? You know. I find it funny because for every smart person or for every know-it-all, there's a bigger know-it-all. For every PhD, there's a bigger PhD. For every author who wrote a book, there's a bigger author who wrote a book. No, I don't know everything. Matter of fact, I learn every single day. Every single day. I learn something new every single day. And when I learn that something new every single day, do I sit there and be like, that's wrong? No, that's wrong. How the hell are you going to challenge new? How do you challenge new? How do you sit there and be like, the person knows something that you want to know? And you sit there and you look at that person and you say, that's wrong. You never did this before in your life. You had to call that person and ask them, how did they do it? That person was gracious enough to take the time out of their busy day and show your little ignorant ass how to do it. And you sit there with the audacity to challenge that person where you didn't even know it your goddamn self. How in the blue hell do you sit there and just constantly go off on people who's trying to relay a message? That is what's wrong with the world. Shut the fuck up and listen sometimes. Stop cutting people off when they're trying to talk. Maybe, just maybe, they gonna expose the truth. Whoa. Hit a nerve point, didn't I? Is that why you cut people off? Is that why you overtalk people? Is that why you belittle people? Because they're going to expose the truth. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Do you not want the truth to come out by you constantly over talking people? Do you not want to let people know within you what's going on with you? Is that it? Huh? Are you that insecure to not let this person or people talk because they know something? You know they know something. Hit a nerve, didn't I? Think about it, people. We can all get along if we work together. We can all get along if we listen. We can all get along if all of these so-called experts, intellectuals, the PhDs, the doctrines, the Ivy League schools, the book writers who wrote books, the amounts of expertise would just shut up. This has been Edigga Speaks, right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV, where the conversation is real, never fabricated. Make sure you go to the fan page of Charm City Direct TV at, of course it didn't do it, at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Like and share the page. Also, go to YouTube at Charm City Direct TV and subscribe to the channel. And go to Periscope, which is Twitter, and follow us there. Also, follow us on IG, Instagram, at Charm_City_Direct TV. Hey, you've been great as always. And remember, people, be quiet. It's okay to listen sometimes. Be quiet. if you don't have anything to hide, if you don't have anything that you're keeping inside of you that you're scared to get out, be quiet and let others talk. You've been great. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Hey, I holler at you and I smile at you. That's it. That's all.